ever so trusty. It's ever so trusty Suzuki motorcycle. Which of the juniors are we running? Okay, so we're running all. Right. So we totally are running all four then together, right?
But whatever classes to separate them out, they are going to be shooting the wally for your win today.
Salvarudo has a 115 from the last time they ran. Yes, 57. It's 575X. I didn't actually qualify him today because I didn't know how we were doing things with the juniors this week.
No, you're absolutely fine. No big deal at all. We're not used to having juniors, so we'll take care of it.
Alright. Otherwise, then the worst would be 5029 over here standard. Even Jeremy standing next to Kale. Otherwise, yeah, 552. Yeah, so you'll get enough juniors around here to. Them dang Meyer boys had to grow up, didn't they?
Yeah, Tim took a big chunk out of our junior crew. Rocky Mountain Race Weekend today.
Hopefully those guys are having fun.
Yeah.
Still dang wish we could have had that. It's just the way the track stuff goes. Alright, here, track 2 on track 1. Junior dragsters on the track now. A little tights that go down to the 8th mile. Kobe Chapin and Kalina Schmittler on the track. Kobe is the next generation of the Chapin family here at KRP. His dad Jason, seen him run earlier in the Super Pro class, guiding him in. Kind of hoping we were going to have the triple pack of Chapins here at Jeff as well, but that's alright. See what Kobe and his youngsters can do here for the junior dragster class. Kobe's going to take the start first with the 955 to Kalina's 988. Start with both of them. At the end of the track, Kobe takes the win. Savarudo finishing out with the junior dragster eliminations. Seeing Scott Rudo run also in the Super Pro class earlier. His extended bed truck. Sava getting the bye run here. Taking it off. One more junior dragster to test, and we'll be throwing on the junior streeters. In that case, why don't we get Sportsman back to the lanes then? Sportsman round 2 back to the lanes. Sportsman round 2 back to the lanes, please.
Junior, that trouble turning off is coming down now. I get 3 up here at a time.
Go at Junior Street. Pair of Chevys on the track. Katie Hoff back in her Camaro after part of the car blew up there or popped here back from the last race event. She had to take over Billy Charles, or GMC for the time being, making up the last few rounds. She's up against Kearney Zink. 4 of the Zinks out here today this week. Seen Pat, Kate, and Nick Zink ran earlier in the big cars. Kearney's going to go first with the 1051 to Katie's 9 flat. Once again, though, Sportsman round 2. Sportsman round 2 to lanes, please. Sportsman round 2. Clean start for both cars. Top end of the track, Katie Hoff gets it. Cade Herfel and Jocelyn Roach, your Junior Street Ambler winner last night, taking on Camaro in Mustang. Cade's going to get the jump on the 1074 to Jocelyn's 954. Not necessarily a 2-second head, nearly a little over a 2-second head start. Cade takes it first. Turns out you red lit. That's part of the true start system we got here. Will not show reaction time until both cars take off, and shows Cade red lit there, giving Jocelyn the win in round 2. And another Ford and Chevy pairing here. Madison Beck, who's been licensing that 2009 F-150 time and time again last night over Madeline Nolan in her Monte Carlo from the year 2000. Maddie Beck's going to go first with 1138 to Madeline's 1087. And after that, we'll throw on Colton Herfel for the solo high school class run. Finish out round 1 with the street legal cars and flip back over into round 2. So in that case, why don't we get Super Pro guys getting down to the lanes, Super Pro drivers down to the lanes. Madeline Nolan overcooks it, giving Madison Beck the win. Once again though, let's get Super Pro guys starting to head on back and see the lanes, please. Is Colton Herfel. Double dipping between high school and sportsman classes. One of the 2 young guns in that class, alongside with Connor Frauendorfer. Taking him on to the old boys here at KRP. Colton lining up. 66 Chevelle going to take that easy high school victory. First of our class is going to be done for the day right then and there.
I thought you were going to I was like, oh shit, maybe I went the wrong way.
Street legal class on here now. Dennis Mazinkowski and his GMC Sierra. Or make that the Sierra? Yes, it is Sierra, of course. I should know my trucks. We just come off a diesel show here last week. Dennis Mazinkowski, normally in his Chevy Biscayne, that big old white tank of a Chevrolet. Not doing too hot. Didn't do too hot in the last few rounds. Car kind of came under fire of gremlins, and he's taking on that GMC now. He's going to get the jump. Not just nearly 5 seconds ahead of Doug Shelton in his Scat Pack Challenger in the Roller Co-op right side lane. We'll finish out street legal round 1 with Jim Green in his red Corvette. Red green, how about that?
Hey Jay, real quick after that Corvette, we're going to run 2 test tune passes.
At the top end of the track, Doug Sheldon gets it. Dennis overcooked that GMC. It's not totally game over yet, because Dennis has the opportunity to buy back in if he so chooses. Jim Green now taking off. Let's see what we're back. And we'll be back in round 2. And Super Pro guys and gals. State Bikes, we're back in lane 10 for their second round after Super Pro. Him Oldsmobile GMC, Cutlass Jimmy. Alright, with Sportsman calling it down, we are going to call it Pro Cars to the lanes, Pro Cars to the lanes, please. Moving on up, ain't gonna happen for Billy Charles. He red lights giving Pat Zink that win. The other of the Becks here, Brett Beck in his Fox Body Mustang. Jim Green back up in his C4 Corvette. 1360 to 1330. Rounding out will be James Williams for the Sportsman round 2 collapsed. Good start for both. Will win bow tie. So, speaking of Tylers, now we got Tyler Vaughn on the track with Greg Feaster. Tyler, the last one to roll off right side lane. Feaster in the half left. Super Cup Racing diamond. We got super class racing around here. 788 for Tyler's machine. You see Tyler start bringing it up and kind of do his little shaky bump that he always does here at the track. know my English. Trust me. I'm an announcer for a reason. Gordon Fangmeyer and Robert Beaker on the track now. A pair of Suzuki motorcycles. Driver's going to get started, staged in, Gordon edging it in. There we go. Down to the quarter mile. At the end of it, it's going to be Robert Beaker. Looks like that was it for, he had 5 bikes, and he went to 4 for round 2, so that means we're going into the final for the motorcycle class. Dragsters on the track now. Salvarino and Kalina Schmidler starting it off for round 2. 10:14 to an 8:93. Sava's going to go first, and then Kalina. Kobe Chapin going to be rounding out round 2 for juniors. Their little doodlebug dragsters. Essentially the kind of dragster that looks like the big ones, but you throw them into the wash and they got shrunk. See what the youngsters do here. They get staged up. Head down to the 8th mile, down to the scoreboards here at PRP. Stop the stage, Kalina bumping it in. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, blew through. We had a blow through on that run there, Joe. Kobe Chapin for the buy run here. We'll have to rerun around 2 stop it. There was a blow through. I think the wind was just not enough. Now, normally I would say round 2 would be over for the juniors, but unfortunately for the run with Kalina and Saba, there was a blow through that happened just at the trees before either one of those drivers could get there. So we're going to have to rerun that run for the juniors. That was So far, the only rerun we've had to do, the wind's not blowing too bad, but so everything's been fine so far with running cars. So that's how we should only race so far. We're going to need to have reruns with just the juniors. Everything's been good, regardless. Back in it for round 2. Jeremy, your ladder's ready. One of you. I've got ladders, a few of the ladders ready up here. If either one of you, if either Kayla or Jeremy want to come up here real quick.
Jeremy, come up and grab them.
Then I'll have your junior street ladders ready here in a moment after we're done as usual.
Camaro coming up is going to be a competition behind it because Katie's car is broke. She said she's leaking tranny fluid really bad.
Kearney Zink and Madison Beck took the track there. Kearney took the win. And from what I'm being told, or what I've been told here, this is going to be a competition bye for Kate Herpel. Katie Hoff's Camaro, unfortunately, not wanting to run yet again this week. Kate Herpel will be making a competition bye in this case, running it down to in his late 70s Gen 2 Camaro. Nice metallic burgundy look on it. We have Sportsman and Super Pro start lining up in the back of the lanes for pairing in that case. So Sportsman and Super Pro, you can start lining up in the back of the lanes for round 3. Super Pro and Sportsman start lining up in the back of lanes 3 for pairing. Joe, you can slug me for that one, buddy. Jocelyn Roach and Madeline Nolan for the junior street here. Jocelyn Roach, Napa Auto Parts left side lane. Madeline Nolan, Aurora Co-op right lane. I don't think Joe heard me, but I'll take it. Madeline going to go first with a 1072 to a 951. Clean start for both cars. Only except this time it's not best 2 out of 3. One of these two girls is going to be having to call it. It's going to be Madeline Nolan who is not going to win. It's going to be Jocelyn Roach moving on to the next round. Jocelyn Roach wins round 2. 2, here we go. Dennis Mazinkowski and Jim Green. Okay. Once again, Sportsman Super Bro to the staging lanes for pairing. Sportsman Super Bro to the lanes. Both the GM machines get clean starts on track. Regardless of the matter, though, it's going to be a GM Mopar pairing. It's going to be Dennis Mazinkowski and Doug Sheldon for the street legal final. Speaking of Dougie, here he comes. Gerard Co-op right side lane is Dodge Challenger for 2021. You'll see the badging on the side. That indicates the Scat Pack. We've had various types of the Challenger already throughout the season. Had a few Hellcats out and about, regular RTs. I think we had a Hemi at one point, and I think no GTs, just Hemis, Scat Packs, and a few Hellcats. Not a Demon just yet. I do remember we did have one Demon last year. I believe that would have been for Rocky Mountain Race Week 1.0. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Doug Sheldon, by run. It'll be he or Dennis Mazinkowski taking the street legal Nebraska State Championship trophy. And then we'll be while we're waiting for round 3, get paired up for Super Pro. Sean Buller and Joey Vincent back off the track while we're in the midst of waiting. Once again, though, thank you for coming out here to KRP for the weekend. By the way, I'm so sorry for accidentally calling Jocelyn Madeline. Oh, yeah, hear me. I
can't hear it anyway.
Okay. I don't know, my brain,
You're doing
though.
great.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about it.
We're all good. Nobody started getting hurt. We're good. Once again, though, thank you for coming out here to KRP and toughing out the heat here. That's what we're trying to do, beat the heat and get everybody out here before it gets too ridiculously hot. Summer's back and it's them hot days. Once again, though, heading over to the concession stands to keep yourselves nice, cool, and hydrated. Make sure y'all do that too in between weeks when we ain't here at the track. It's good for you. Keep well hydrated. Here he is, Joe Jensen back in his slicked metallic teal altered now in the roller club right wing. You'll be seeing a handful of those kind of cars more here later on here for our first race in August. They're on the 10th and 11th from the Nostalgia Drags. That'll be points race number 6 as well for the front engine dragsters as well. We've been doing a special part-time dragster schedule here. We already knocked out the first week. We already knocked out the first weekend here when we began the month of June with the first and second points events for those drivers. Next event will be here on the 6th and 7th of the 4th of July event. That'll be points race number 3 for the front engine dragsters. Last will be Tom Barnacle shootout for box and no box on that July 6th. The Jerry Waldo top and bottom bowl challenge. Then we'll have 5th points race with a 5th regular points race and a 4th FED points race. And that will be the King of the Track event as well, where we will race our quarter-mile drivers together, and then after the event, we'll have them race against each other for the special one-off Wally they'll get. That's a fun one. In between that, though, we have the Sprees and Streetcar Night with index cars and bikes alongside. That evening of racing in between. And then the big dog, like I've been saying, Napa Cruise Night race weekend. 3 straight days of racing ahead for that one. Friday night from 6 to 11, then the big dog show itself. Napa Cruise Night show, Funny Car Chaos with their Chicago style shootout. Small tire bash while the Rocky Mountain Superchargers. And we'll have the Vintage Drag Racing Association out here as well. Well, we're definitely going to put in the chaos part of it. We're definitely going to be living that chaos of it there on the 20th when the Cruise Night race weekend gets here. But then it'll all wind down with a regular roll points race for the 6th meet for regular cars and the 5th for the FEDs. We are here though, getting ready for round 3 of regular racing here though. Get everybody settled in, ready for round 3. So once again, Sportsman Super Pro, if you've not gotten up there yet, we're getting ready for round 3. continue on out there as we do here at KRP. Once again, pro cars for lining up, and we'll take juniors for the round 2 rerun alongside Junior Street for their round 3. Once again, the juniors that ran for round 2.
Juniors that broke a secondary spring, and I'm looking for one in my trailer. I don't have one, and I don't think we're going to have anybody else here that's got a spring, so it's probably not going to be able to rerun, so stand by on that junior rerun.
Okay, never mind all the junior rerun. We can do at least the junior street drivers. We can continue on with that. We're getting everybody settled in and prepped up for Super Pro and Pro. It's going to be Dalton Wilson taking the win there. Scott Rudo and Brad Jennings on the track now. In a truck and then a car truck, if you will. S10 extended bed for Scott Rudo and El Camino for Brad. Scott's going to go first in the 1020. He's one of the few drivers that needs that end dial, which means he doesn't have a box, but he's going to Brad Jimisek is going to red light there, giving Scott Rudo the win. Alright, we're getting pro stacked in. Junior Street, still looking for round 3, but we got ladders out to get them figured out. Jason Chapin on the track. Slick and slick. Up against Jeremy Sippering. He's up against Jeremy Sippering. Gotcha, Joe.
Thank you. Steve Harrell starting my home run. Check it out, that's Super Pro truck.
Roadster of the dragster. Jeremy by a 10th is going to go ahead of Jason with a 932 or a 922. Walking into being staged. There we go. There we go. Slide wheels up on 4 minutes. Jason Chapin wins it. He's back down the middle of the one street. Very good. That's it for round 3 of Super Pro. That means we got Pro coming up. That you're still trying to make their way through. But Super Pro cars we got left, but still looking for round 3 of Junior Streeters, and we're getting the motorcycle final figured out here. Here's the first part of Junior Streeters for round 3. Okay, there we go, we're getting them.
Keep an eye on it. Well, good.
Alright. Still got a lot of racing left in the pro class. One of our usual most abundant classes between no box and pro. Still got a solid lineup of drivers looking to get the pro win day. Everybody's hungry. Everybody else is not gotten the final settled out just yet. Still hungry for the Nebraska State Championship trophies.
It does look like everybody's paired up.
We're ready to get them on track here.
Did anybody bring a spring up
No,
for the
not,
junior?
no, I haven't heard yet.
Okay.
I've made a couple calls.
Yeah, that's okay. I just wanted to check. Thank you.
By the way, still looking for that orange spring for junior so we will be doing what we can here to hang tight. We get guys cooled down. We're getting into the low numbers. The Kobe Chapin and Kalina Schmittler, 973 to 896. We'll see what happens here between these two youngsters. We'll throw more of them with the big junior street cars. Kobe's going to get to go first. Kalina shortly after. Here we go. Down the scoreboards, the youngsters will go. At the end of it, Kobe Chapin wins. Kobe Chapin takes on the Junior Dragster Challenge, or Junior Dragster Race Weekend. Now we got Junior Street Cars coming along. 2 Chevrolets and a Ford. Kate Herpel and Kearney Zink. Bringing their rides on. We can have either 2 cars or 1 car and 1 truck, because the lone car is that of Jocelyn Roach, who could play spoiler to the GM party. It's guaranteed it will be a Ford and a Chevy for the final, but we'll see which of the 2 Chevys, whether it be the Camaro or the Silverado. It's going to be a very close one here on the tree. 1072 for Kate Herpel to a 1057 on Kearney's. Rolling on in with Sportsman round 4. We'll once again we're getting into the late rounds, so we're going to be kind of slowing things down here between racing. Let drivers get cooled down. It's been on the warm up here. It's a red light start for Kate Herpel. It'll be Kearney Zink in the truck and Jocelyn Roach in the Mustang for the Junior Street Final. Jocelyn looking like she might go sweep the weekend. Might want to go get... I don't know what I'm saying here. Might want to go get... I am speaking faster than the cars are racing today. Speaking and thinking. Here comes Jocelyn Roach, though. She'll be lining up in the Aurora Co-op right side lane for her Byron. Then we'll send out Doug Sheldon and Dennis Mazinkowski to figure out the street legal final. Second of the special street Nebraska State Championship weekend trophies being handed out. Bikes. Sheldon GMC Sierra, GM power to Mopar power. Dennis with a 1740 to a 1271. We'll see which of these two is going to come home with that trophy. Street legal. Here we go. Dennis first, and just an agonizing few seconds later, Doug's going to go. There he goes. Both cars off the track clean. Once again, still looking for sportsmen. If you're ready, mosey on up. It's all right. Not in too much of a rush with things heating up and cars needing to cool down. So, Dennis Gazinkowski wins it on the Street Legal Final. He gets to take home that trophy. But if you're still looking for open test and tune drivers, if there's anybody around here still wanting to take to the track, just open test and tune, you can come on up. It's kind of the point of the day where we're going to really start encouraging anybody who just wants to make a run for the heck of it in between these elimination rounds. It's your time. It's starting to shine more often. We are getting into the wood. We're getting further into the woods here with the elimination racing going on. Joe Jensen. Help from Joe Jensen.
Radio check.
The bike final, everyone, for the bike final, you guys, if you want to come up whenever you guys don't win every year, fit right. There's only two bikes left. All the way for sportsmen, I will say, if the bike final feels like you're ready, cool down and ready, they can come up whenever they feel like. While we're in the midst of waiting for sportsmen to come up, for the bike final, whenever you two drivers want to head up when you feel like you're ready, we'll go on and take you.
Let's verify stage locking, bro. I know we have. I just need to look at it with my own eyes. That guy's a real piece of work.
There you go. Stage lock's on.
Which I need to educate myself and tick better. And
idea, as per usual. And yeah, kind of a little BS in here in the tower, just to kind of say stuff and whatnot, whatever's on mine. Kind of how I've been doing things since I started up here, so. Alrighty, but once again though, we got bike final coming up. Super Pro cars starting to make their way down, and before you know it, we'll kind of sit tight a little touch longer, and then we'll call Pro cars to the line. Still got plenty of racing in that class. And they're going to get those two-wheeled machines staged right on. And Terry pinching it in, and there we go. That was first Terry right after. Clean start from both bikes. Down at the top end of the track as they go flying down. Robert Beeker breaks out. That's going to give Terry Kruger the win. Terry Kruger is your bike winner for today.
Jerry, what round was that?
That was the final.
No. When that incident happened in the road.
I'll give it that. Yeah, it would have been around 3. Yeah, I'm assuming that's Mr. Carlson we're talking about here.
It's the 5, 9, 50 foot, whatever it is.
Yeah. I kind of lazily called Junior Street Final up. That's all right. He's probably busy talking with Carlson, isn't he? I bet you $5 he's busy talking with Carlson. Yeah, just delete his game. All right. Now let's just sit up to some rain business. See, yeah, we're thick of it here. Yeah, go ahead. Jeff Peterson and David Denning now. Another Ford Chevy pairing. Once again, still looking for Sportsman next round. Will it be the truck or the Fox body? one. Quite a few pairings of Chevys and some sort of GM and some sort of blue oval machine here toward the end of these races. Kearney's going to get the start with a 10:54 to Jocelyn's 9:51. Jocelyn has the opportunity to sweep Junior Street Weekend. Kearney looking to spoil that. We'll see what happens between these two drivers. Getting the trucking car slowly rolled in here. the semifinals for the Super Pro class in that case. Absolutely raring to go. The two Cleveland boys and Brandon and Caleb and Dalton Olson will be taking those drivers. So we can have a run sheet here. See, I think we can also knock out the Pro semifinal with those guys and gals. Those drivers are all ready to go. Not yet. Let's see here. Wine boys and Dalton Wilson here for getting it all down to set. Cleveland's looking like they could go back to back, just with either one of Brandon or Caleb after Butch won the box class last night. Best luck to those three as per usual here at KRP. And everyone around here who's running and remaining. Chevy and which Ford goes home, which goes to the final. Going to be a close one here between Matt Nolan and David Dinning. A whole 10 separates them on the tree, 994 to a 993. You're not going to see it, but boy, the computer will catch it. Here we go. David Dinning moves on to the final, leaving Derek Else and Chris Mang to figure out which of the Fords is going to move along. And a little bit further away for his dialings go on the tree, but it's an 1110 to an 1104 between Derek and Chris. Chris looking to sweep the weekend after he won the no box final last night. See if he can try again. Close jumps on the tree there at the end of it for the quarter mile. Oh no, Chris Mang overcooks it. He will not sweep the weekend. He is out.
Oh, what do we got left?
We're all three finals. Sportsman, Pro, and Super Pro. Sportsman guys are gonna just wait and just run all three back to back, or they want to come up. I don't know. So Joe, do you want to like run all three of have Sportsman Pro and Super Pro finals all back to back, or do you think maybe we could just get Sportsman knocked out real quick?
Let's give them like 5 minute intervals in between, so yeah, start the clock, work your way up.
Alright, Sportsman Final will take you when you guys are ready. We'll take Sportsman Final when you two are ready to rolling up to the track. Sportsman Final. Colton does win this, he'd be by far the youngest winner in sportsman, at least within the 2020s here at KRP. I actually believe within the last decade. At least definitely I know he'd be the youngest since I've been here at the track. Up here in the tower. Here we go. Oh no! Curse, I'll give it that. Jerry Beck wins it. Colton Herpel, red lights. Jerry Beck is your sportsman winner. Regardless of the matter, Colton Herpel still wins in the high school class, so he still gets to take home one of those Nebraska State Championship trophies. He could have doubled down, but dang it. That's quite alright. However, though, we are still in the midst of waiting. We got 2 more finals of Pro and Super Pro to get finished up for the day. We'll call it good here for KRP. We'll take a break from regular racing. Again, the freezing streetcar night, index cars, and bike night for next Saturday. And then we'll be back at it for Quick Gambler Trophy racing with the Jerry Waldo Memorial Top and Bottom Bulb Shootout with the 3rd points for the front engine dragsters. Sunday points meet with the 4th. Sunday points meet with the front engine dragster 4th points meet. Of the track volley that will be available for class of the upper rounds of the class winners that will be pulled together into one final class after we have regular racing done. And after that, the big one, Funny Car Chaos Race Weekend, a 3-day shot of racing, 6 to 11 o'clock at night there to start off on Friday. We'll take pro cars in that case. We'll take pro cars for their final. Here. Pro cars for their final. Cruise night then will be on the 20th. Funny Car Chaos and the regular Cruise Night show, along with the Vintage Drag Racing Association Small Tire Bash and Rocky Mountain Stick Shifters. And regular points meet from that day onward on that Sunday. Nothing too terribly crazy. Regular classes with front engine dragster points meet. Once again, though, we'll be taking the pro final here. Not far from getting done. Thank you again for hanging tight and holding out on this heat here at Kearney Raceway Park.
Let's take a picture.
Figure out both the boys. behind the wheel. It's Brandon. Brandon Cleawarn going to be jumping here with the 797 to Dalton's 757. Final race of the day for the weekend. Final Nebraska State Championship trophy. Dalton seeks his vengeance from Saturday. Dalton is your Super Pro winner. That is that for the weekend. Thank you again all so much for coming out, toughing out the heat for the winter. Winter? It's not winter. We're near summer. Thank you all again for toughing it out here, and that's that for the weekend. Once again, we'll have the streetcar night next Saturday. Come back here for the Jerry Walden Memorial Top and Bottom Bolt Challenge for Saturday, and then the regular points race on that Sunday with the King of the Track as well.